Oh my God, that is so much better. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. Green is just not my color. I already have olive undertones in my skin. No, if I wear green, the wrong shade of green, especially, oh my God, lime green, I look sick. I look ill. It's not the color for me. Anyway, let's get this stuff going, shall we? Hola, hola. Welcome to another episode of Out of Bacon. Name possibly changing soon. I am your lovely host, Tanya, and this is kind of like a second side to what we did before with our priority setting. So this is part, right? Remember, we set our priority, and for me, number one was to paint because I need to sell this house. And then with our trauma experience, we are going to work through our grief because I know you're grieving something. I mean, I was in a play and we just got sent some new pictures from the crew, showing some of our scenes and everything. And, I mean, we all wish there was going to be a revival, but the more and more time that goes on, it's just not looking very probable. And, but for me, the biggest thing that I'm grieving, I mean, I love this house. I love my 2 acres overlooking Henderson Inlet. So beautiful. But it's just too much for me now. It's because it's just me here and I can't keep up with it. Plus, I don't know. I'm just not this town anymore, Has great school district for my son and, it was close enough to the base for my husband, but what is there for me? No hay nada. Not for me, not for this me. So I've got a place where I think I'm headed, but first we have to put the house on the market. And that's not going to get done until I finish painting the walls. Let's get going. The first thing I have to do is take down the things off the wall. So bye-bye, triangle. Bye-bye, curtains. And take down probably my empty planter. Why do I even have an empty planter? Come on, I'm a gardener. Dios mío. There we go. Can take that one down in 2 seconds. And my poor pool table is holding all of this stuff that I'm taking off. And one other thing that we need is a tape, of course, because we have to tape off the things that we don't want painted, like, I don't know, like the edges of this vinyl here. We don't want that painted at all, even though it's white on white, but then, I want all this stuff actually painted. This is the wood here, but not the vinyl. I don't want that painted. Okay, so, and I definitely don't want the carpet painted either, so I'll paint all this stuff, and I'll probably fast forward all this so you don't have to actually watch me do all the painting or all the taping, I promise. All right, so here we are with our primer, and it's going on like a gem. It's going on really, really well. I'm just gonna put some over here. I think I hit all the moldy spots here. Looks good. Okay, so the question was, of course, why am I selling? Why, if I love this place so much? I do. It's wonderful. 2 acres overlooking Henderson Inlet. I have visits from deer, and I have bunny rabbits, and all kinds of wonderful other things. If you like, oh my gosh, come here and bird watch. I pulled in yesterday, and right behind me on my wood pile was this stunning blue jay. I love them so much. Okay, I don't see any mold on the top. I think I'm okay. It does say leave it for an hour and then we'll come back. All right, so I guess we just wait an hour. I'm gonna try and move that fridge. Stubborn Latina, stubborn mule. Yeah, I'm gonna try and move that fridge because I know there's gotta be some mold behind that too. Because it was also right next. Of course, this one was next to the opening, so more likely to get mold and wetness in there. I like this little thing. It does good work. Okay, so I tried and failed with moving the fridge. I'll wait till, I don't know, the next person with big arms comes over and can give me a hand. So for now, we wait for an hour. So what do you think I should do based on our list of priorities? Let's see. We have, I think the top 3, right? I can either clean out my, ooh, did I just get some on my foot? Yes, I did. Be careful. God damn, I just stepped in the paint. All right, so I can either work on my real estate class or I can clean out this room. Cleaning out this room is going to be a show on its own. We're going to talk about organization. So we'll come back to that one. Look at it! Oh my goodness, look at it! It is amazing. It's a beautiful white wall. I see no hint of mold and disgustingness. Oh, I guess we'll get started painting. Well, shit, I found some more mold and it's up there because it was behind a picture. Hold on. So I guess we're gonna have to do that corner another time, which is fine. No worries, no worries. We'll just do this in bits and pieces as far as we can go, and that's okay. But this wall looks amazing, so I'm definitely gonna start here. And I think I've got my spider webs pretty well. Hold on. Oh, there's a crack over there, so I'm definitely gonna have to fill that one with some of this, whatever this is. It seems to be working really well. I've used it another time before in this one I found online. Like I said, does not say a brand at all. But it just came with this and it came with this. So, hooray. Well-minded agent. Okay, whatever. Point. So we're gonna go ahead and paint this, and I'm setting everything up. I have my my tray from what I used before, because when I started moving ahead and painting the other rooms, so I can use this already. This one is for paint, and the other one is for primer, which I guess I'm gonna have to come back with the primer and hit that little corner up there. No worries. So let me put this back together, and then. Yes, I'll finally answer that question that I can't seem to fully finish. Isn't that hilarious? About why I'm leaving. All right, so here we're ready to go. I've got everything all sauced up. And the question was, of course, why am I leaving? If I love this property and I love this home so much, why is it that I'm leaving? And I mentioned that this is also part of my husband's last Horcrux. And I showed you a place where he had punched a wall when he was angry with me. Those of you, if you have somebody who punches walls or whatever else, that is a form of abuse. Just to let you know, that is a form of abuse. It's and you can call the cops and whatever else, and that is threatening behavior, because especially if it's close to you, like punches next to your face or anything like that. I was close, not that close, but it was like I was off to the side a little bit, but it was still kind of scary and whatever else. And no, that's not the only thing that he did. My gosh. I don't even know if I can list out all the things that he did. I like in The Invisible Man, this movie I love so much, when she mentioned, he says, well, what happened when he got angry, or what happened next, or what happened when he retaliated, or whatever. Did he hit you? And she said, amongst other things. Because their collection of tools, the goal is to ruin you, to ruin a person that they love and are married to. So that's what makes them so dangerous, especially with covert narcissists, which I was trying to explain for sorry, did I mention that? So I thought I was recording earlier and then I wasn't, so let's go back. So this is my husband's last Horcrux, which is this house, which I love. And with a narcissist, this is what they do. They will use your things that you love against you. So I know I was trapped for a couple of reasons. I was trapped because my son, in certain ways. I was trapped because I was in school, and yeah, I was trapped with this house because I love it so much. You know, and indeed I ended up fighting for this, which really I should have just sold it in the first place. But so this was something that he could use to control me as well. So narcissists love to do that. It's all about control, and the way they do that is methodically tearing you apart. So all the things that they love about you, or that other people would love about you, or that you love about yourself, a narcissist is jealous of. So they are not at your level necessarily, so they have to tear you down. And boy, do they know how. They absolutely do. Okay, trying to get this stuff played while I'm talking. Please say something in the comments if you have encountered a narcissist, or want to know more about narcissism, or want to know about how I got out of it and become this shining, wonderful diva over here, literally on the hill. What I originally intended to do was create a podcast for survivors of narcissistic abuse, which I am. And the sad thing is, if you don't know what that is, you can't understand it, because it's hard to contemplate and understand that that level of evil exists in the world. From what I've understood and experienced is that the people who have gone through it know exactly what you are going through. So if you want to hear more about that, then I would be happy to bring that up more in some of my videos, or just have a video like just dealing with narcissism. But what I planned was having a podcast about that originally, and then when COVID hit, you know, I could kind of see everybody suffering through their own like trauma responses, like buying toilet paper in mass quantities, believe it or not, is a trauma response. Who'd have thought? It's, you need to feel in control. We didn't know a whole lot at the beginning, so people were going out buying toilet paper. At least we can make sure we have toilet paper to get through the season before all of it's gone. That was the terrifying thought, was that everything was going to be gone. That's that. So I saw that sort of thing and I was like, wow, I've been through horror and back. It's been 1.5 years since I've been divorced from my husband. I'm alive. Not all of us make it. People have asked me, Tanya, what's the difference between a psychopath and a narcissist? And I'll say, honey, a psychopath will kill you. A narcissist will convince you to do it to yourself. Yeah. That's how manipulative they are. That's how great they are at their craft. I was close. I was close. Then I started researching. I researched him. I researched me. It really helped. And then I started paying attention and realizing, wow, it was insane what I was going through, and I didn't deserve it. I deserve love. Anyway, I was trying to tell you something about my house and why I was sad. I was sad because I loved this house. I wanted to build it up. I wanted to make it shine. I wanted to bring it back to what it used to be. Bring it back to its glory days. I was not allowed to ever put any money into home repairs. He would always have something else that's much bigger. He would crash cars. He would have some other thing. They needed tools for his job and they were $1,300 and whatever else. And so he was really good at emptying the bank account. He was also robbing me and I knew it, but I couldn't pinpoint it, because they're so good at covering their tracks. They're so good. I always accused him. I says, you always exist in this gray zone. Like even when you cheat, you're online, but you say you've never actually cheated. But if you're talking to these women about, I don't know, like that one time when he was talking to hookers about getting a cheap blowjob, I think that crosses the line into cheating. You don't get to have that conversation with anybody but your wife. That's the definition of marriage. That is conversations held for your partner. And yes, that sounds horrible, and him stealing from me, that sounds terrible, but it really was when he convinced me to stop singing by not using those words exactly, but when I was trying to write, I would go in that room and I would close the door, and that was the rules. If the door was closed, you don't interrupt mom. Gavin knew that. Don't interrupt mom. The door is closed. She's writing. And he was not supposed to interrupt me, but he was there every 5 seconds, every other minute. Hun. The door just swinging open like a turnstile. And that's why my book, that would have been flying off the shelves at this point in time, because it's exactly what's going on right now. Why that book is still on my computer with 5,000 words to finish. Because it took me 5 fucking years to get to that point. And I am sad about leaving this house. But I have to get out. So now I have to polish this baby up. To get it to look gorgeous. And don't worry, I'm cleansing the energy and everything else. I have this fantastic uncrossing spray that I've used on myself, which has helped me immensely. In my words that I infused that with, goddamn, I'm Courtney Love. Yeah, better. Okay. Better. So, and the uncrossing spray has done wonders for me. It helped me even get out of my own way, and I will be doing the same uncrossing spray once this is ready to put on the market, to make sure that whatever energies happened in this house previously will not follow the next group of people. And that's why I have to leave. All right, so enough talky. I'm just gonna paint. I'm gonna show you the good stuff at the end. So we'll do some fast forwarding, and I'll show you the good stuff at the end of this, at the end of this room, maybe another room or two, and just fast forward, and we'll take a look at how everything looks when it's all said and done. So I hope that this confessional doesn't deter anybody from coming to this house, because it really is a beautiful house and a fantastic piece of property and so much potential, especially for somebody who wants to build this place up. I applaud you. I wish I had the time. I need a fresh start. Hope the priority setting helped you earlier. If any of this helped you, or if you enjoyed, or if you just cried along with me, that's all right. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, this isn't the end of this video, so keep watching all the way to the end. All right, mwah. See you guys in a minute. question is, do I paint another room? And what do I do about these shelves that I have in here? Yeesh. Do I need to paint them? I would say yes, because for some reason there was the lady that had this house before. Hi guys. The lady that had this house before, she had contact paper on all the shelves, but then when we removed the contact paper, the shelves weren't all that great. So there were some stains and some whatever, like old wood problems and things. So I probably will end up painting. But I don't know, painting the shelves can wait a little bit, because what do I need to do next? Do we remember from our priorities? Number 1 was paint. Done. I painted 2 rooms. 1 was paint. Number 2, my real estate class. My real estate class. I forgot. I'm gonna have to go back through and watch the last video. But the other thing for our top 3, I needed to clean out that room, and I'm gonna film tomorrow because it needs to get done. I'm going through, because my realtor says that photographers are coming and I have to like clean off all the space, like nothing on my counters. Where do I put my coffee pot? Where do I put my tea kettle? Ugh. Whatever, that's tomorrow's problem. Thanks for watching all the way until the end. I appreciate your support. Don't forget, if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe. I will see you next time. Here's hoping you never run out of bacon. See you next time.